Now on Coast TV News.
Stocking up for Saturday, people heading to the stores ahead of more snow.
A new development coming to a property with a lot of history in Lewis. The next steps for this parcel.
Bird flu threat on Delmarva, where more chickens tested positive, and how the virus is now impacting a local event.
Well, it's the weekend, and here we snow again. With an active winter weather advisory in our area, I'll pinpoint the latest totals we expect and where it's coming, when it's coming.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Shoppers filling grocery stores to prepare for more snow. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Christina DeRobertis. Welcome to our News at 5. We begin tonight with more winter weather heading our way.
This week on the coast has looked very different with all of the snow and icy roads, and we could see even more this weekend. Another couple of inches are expected to fall our way again Saturday.
And people are still filling the grocery stores in Sussex County to be prepared just in case we do see some more snow on the coast. The assistant manager at the Weiss in Lewis says the end of this week has been a lot busier than usual.
Today we've seen a big boost in volume, a lot of customers coming out. Seems like they are just getting dug out of their yards or their neighborhoods, finally getting out back to get some stuff back into the pantry. Been very busy all day.
If you still need to grab a few things before the weekend, most Weiss locations are open until 9 p.m.
And while another snowstorm is on the way, Code Purple at the Cape has worked with the state fire marshal to increase the number of people allowed to stay at the men's shelter in Lewis. The number has jumped from 14 to 21, and they've been full every single night. Site director Mike Agnew says he's looking for more men to volunteer. We're going to take a live look outside now into Ocean View and check in with our First Alert Chief Meteorologist Paul Williams on the weather. Hey there, Paul.
Hey there, Christina. And right now, we are going to be concerned about a couple more, possibly even 3 more inches of snow. Now, of course, everything's relative because the first storm we had dropped a foot. So now that we're talking about 2 to 3 inches of snow, it almost seems like not such a big deal, but it is still a big deal because it can still complicate matters as far as travel is concerned. So we're under what's called a winter weather advisory, which means we're watching out for about 2, possibly 3 inches of snow within the next 24-hour period. And that's including places like Georgetown, Seaford, Lewis, Long Neck, South Bethany. Now, this isn't just for the folks that are in Sussex County, but it's really the entire Delmarva Peninsula. And we have some very gusty winds along the coast. Now, we also have, believe it or not, a winter storm warning that's in effect for the folks in Chincoteague and then to the south there, because they're bracing for about 6 inches of snow there. So what could have been us with this lift shifting just ever so slightly to the north, we're escaping that. But here's a look at that storm system as it's beginning to gain momentum, as it begins to track towards us pretty steadily. Big girthy for us for right now, but this is the initial plume and the secondary plume that we're expecting to begin to sweep through our area. Now, it's all a matter of just how much exposure we have. In other words, how long it will snow is the big deal. So we're going to talk about that, pinpoint that, and the areas that are most likely to see the most snow and the least. Maddie.
All right, Paul, thank you. And Coast TV News continues to be your source for any winter storm. Be sure to tune into coverage on the air on coasttv.com, our apps, and our radio stations.
And all this talk about the snow brings us to our Coast TV poll. We want to know, how are you handling back-to-back snow?
Let's take a look at the results so far. Take a look at your screen. 42% say they're just ready for spring. 31% say they're over it now. Only 3% are stressed but managing, and 24% are loving the snow.
And if you haven't voted yet, it's not too late. Go ahead to coasttv.com or use our mobile app.
And we'll check back in at 6. And while we have more snow on the horizon, on the West Coast, wildfires continue to rage in the LA area. Satellite images captured destruction from above, showing entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. Take a look at this. We have some before and after images. As many as 10,000 buildings have been destroyed by the Eaton Fire and Palisades Fire, which could end up being the costliest in U.S. history.
At least 10 people have died as a result of the 4 fires. Lee Waldman shows us how officials say fighting the fires is not the only challenge first responders are grappling with tonight.
Multiple fires still rage across Los Angeles County, with two of the largest, the Palisades and Eaton, under 10% contained this hour. But it's ground that fire teams are holding and advancing.
Crews worked very, very hard overnight, strengthening our containment lines.
Assisted by more cooperative winds Friday.
Resources included our air assets to aid in the containment efforts.
Those pilots have more than smoke and wind to contend with.
At the Palisades fire, this small drone hit the wing of our CL-415 Super Scooper aircraft.
The pilots were unaware of the collision and landed safely, but the critically needed airplane, just one of two on loan from Canada, is now temporarily grounded for repairs.
It should be flying Monday.
If you're thinking that it's fun to send a drone up and you do it in one of these areas that for which drones are not permitted, you will be arrested. You will be prosecuted.
LA's district attorney says the same goes for looters, scammers, and curfew breakers. With hundreds of thousands forced to evacuate this week, officials today apologize for some falsely sent countywide alerts that caused confusion and anger. LA County EMS blames a technical glitch and says they're working to find and fix the cause.
I implore everyone to not disable the messages on your phone. Not receiving an alert can be a consequence of life and death.
In Pacific Palisades, I'm Lee Waldman reporting.
LAPD says they made one arrest for suspected arson Thursday after residents in the Woodland Hills area detained a person they say was attempting to light a fire.
New York Judge Juan Merchan sentenced President-elect Donald Trump to an unconditional discharge in the New York hush money case. That means no jail time or financial penalties. That makes Trump the first president to have been sentenced for a felony criminal conviction. The president-elect appeared virtually for the hearing from his home in South Florida. Trump was convicted in May of falsifying records related to payments he made to adult film star Stormy Daniels to cover up an alleged affair. Here's some recordings from the hearing today.
In a political witch hunt, it was done to damage my reputation so that I'd lose the election, and obviously that didn't work. The fact is that I'm totally innocent. I did nothing wrong.
Immediately following the sentencing, the president-elect reached out to supporters on social media, calling for donations to continue to fight the case.
Former President Jimmy Carter received a second funeral on Thursday in his hometown of Plains, Georgia. The busy day continued following Carter's national funeral service in Washington. Carter's casket made the trip back to his hometown, where he will be laid to rest next to his wife, Rosalind Carter. The gravesite will be open to the public within the next 6 months.
Bird flu continues to expand on Delmarva. The Delaware Department of Agriculture says a second broiler flock tested positive, and in Caroline County, state testing has detected a case of bird flu following a routine sampling of a broiler operation there. In Dorchester and Worcester counties, snow geese have also tested positive. Agriculture officials say poultry farmers need to monitor their flocks for illness.
And on that note, out of concern, the Delaware Department of Agriculture has announced that all poultry-related sessions at the upcoming Ag Week are now canceled. If you're attending Ag Week, everyone is being asked to not wear clothing or shoes that have been in or around poultry or wild birds. The department says foot baths will be available throughout the week, and hand sanitizer and Lysol will also be available. Ag Week kicks off Monday at the Delaware State Fairgrounds.
To Lewis now, a property with a lot of history is one step closer to having a giant neighborhood. On your screen now is that property on Route 1 in Cave Neck. 359 single-family homes will be coming there after being unanimously approved by Sussex County Planning and Zoning. Some people who live nearby, though, they're not all in for that neighborhood.
We're concerned about the entranceway, too, that there may be some safety problems with our entrance. Will we be able to get out if traffic gets heavy?
Now, the Sussex Economic Development Action Committee endorsed the seaside development, saying the development is 58% open space and also provides housing. Another thing to note, since this is a subdivision, it does not have to go in front of County Council. So this approval was final. Still to come, a new esports program for Delaware students. how teachers hope to teach kids STEM skills while incorporating their love of gaming.
And we are what to expect. We're under a winter weather advisory from 10 o'clock to 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon for all counties except for Accomack. Snow develops after midnight. Not a big storm, but slippery throughout the morning time for us on Saturday. And briefly mild before another reinforcing shot of Arctic air hits us dead center. More on your full forecast coming up.
But first, it's Friday. You know what that means. I'll show you all the cool things to do this weekend. That's up next.
Hail damages? Call Morse Roofing and Siding.
Another year gone. Still haven't updated your home? The time for new is now. It's the final days to save during the New Year's sale at Johnny Janasic. Take an extra 15% off our everyday low prices or choose 0% APR for 60 months. This beautiful sectional is now only $1899.95, or this gorgeous sofa only $699.95. The time for new is now. It's the final days. The New Year's sale ends Monday, only at Johnny Janasic.
New year, new bath. Bring in 2025 with big savings from Bath by Spicer Brothers.
Right now, get 20% off all upgrades, plus save 25% on your entire bathroom project. Baths by Spicer Brothers can bring your vision to life with safe and accessible tub-to-shower conversions.
Our factory-certified team guarantees 5-star professional installation completed in as little as 1 day.
Call today and save 20% off all upgrades and 25% off your entire bathroom project.
Bath by Spicer Brothers, because you deserve the best.
There's only one place to go for your next vehicle. IG Burton, trusted since 1908 for our expert team, massive selection, and our unbeatable prices. You simply won't find a better deal anywhere else. But it's not just about unbeatable prices. It's about superior service before, during, and after each sale too. Visit us today, and remember,
nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
Hail damages? Call Morse Roofing and Siding.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Well, I know I say this all the time, but there is truly something for everyone this weekend. And if you're a Swiftie, I need you to listen up here because DJ Swiftie is coming to the Milton Theater. On Saturday night at 7:30, the theater will have a Tay-Tay dance party, and it's not too late to buy tickets. In Milford this weekend, you can lend a helping hand or get the help that you need. Milford Advocacy for the Homeless is hosting a free community event at the Milford Public Library, 10 a.m. on Saturday. Or you can head to Lewis and unleash your creativity at a paint and sip event Saturday afternoon. All the painting supplies are provided, just bring yourself. In Kent County, head to Tre Sorrel Dolce and learn how to make sourdough bread. You'll get hands-on experience mixing and baking dough, and tickets include a glass of champagne and ice cream. Plus, don't forget, it's the last Sunday night football on Coast TV, so if it's just too cold outside for you, that's okay, I understand. Stay in, tune into Coast TV, and watch the Washington Commanders take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Stay tuned for your local news after that. For event details, tickets, and more, just head over to coasttv.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
Here at North Bay Marina, we know that boaters have the most fun.
We believe that a great community health system reflects the community it serves. And like Sussex County itself, we've been on an exciting journey of growth and transformation, evolving from a trusted community hospital to the region's premier healthcare provider and Sussex County's most comprehensive health system. We're proud to be on this journey together, miles ahead, but by your side the entire way, because Sussex County is our specialty.
Uncomfortable at home? Cold floors and drafts starting to feel unbearable? DryTech specializes in transforming crawl spaces into clean, dry, and energy-efficient environments by sealing out moisture and enhancing air quality. They create a home that's healthier, more comfortable, and efficient year-round.
Say goodbye to freezing pipes, wasted energy, and discomfort. Our expert solutions provide peace of mind and long-lasting comfort for every season.
and we're here for your next crawl space project. Have you dry checked yet?
At All Mobility, we keep you moving. Whether it's wheelchair-accessible vans, scooters, home ramps, or lift chairs, we've got the perfect mobility solution for you. Our experts will help customize options to fit your needs and lifestyle so you can stay independent and active. Scooters, ramps, vans, and more. Get moving with All Mobility. Come see us today or schedule a home consultation. allmobilitystore.com.
There's only one place to go for your next vehicle. IG Burton, trusted since 1908 for our expert team, massive selection, and our unbeatable prices. You simply won't find a better deal anywhere else. But it's not just about unbeatable prices. It's about superior service before, during, and after each sale too. Visit us today, and remember,
nobody beats a Burton deal. Nobody.
Nobody beats an IG Burton deal.
Design a custom home that fits your unique style and budget with Accessible Home Builders. At Accessible, we provide you with a variety of customizable options to create the home of your dreams.
Accessible Builders provided us with a beautiful home.
Scott is full of ideas from his past experiences, and he really worked with us on all our custom asks and wants.
We would definitely recommend Accessible Builders.
Completely customize your dream home with Accessible Home Builders.
Coast TV First Alert Weather. Your safety, our commitment.
Guess it depends on who I talk to. Some folks are like, yay, no more snow, or at least not what we experienced previously. And others going, boo, we wanted more snow. How about we split it in the middle, okay? So instead of a foot or none, we'll start at about 3. That way everybody should be a little bit happy one way or the other. We'll take a look at our gutter helmet camera in Ocean View. We're holding at 30 degrees right now, and we're going to drop back to the upper 20s throughout the rest of the night. We are right now hovering at 31 in Indian River Inlet, as well as Bethany Beach, Ocean Pines, 33 right now in Ocean City. By the way, be sure that you take a look and download our app when you have the opportunity, because we're going to be doing some special coverage for tomorrow during the Today show, because as this snow begins to push into the area, we're going to keep monitoring what's going on. And even though it's been a moving target, we're going to still stay on top of it for you and let you know what's going on with the snow. We are now under a winter weather advisory. Now, simply put, that means we're watching out for about 2 inches of snow, maybe a little less, maybe a little more, within the next 24 hours. Now, that's for Bridgeville, Georgetown, Millsboro, Lewis, Ocean View, Gumboro, Laurel, Delmar, as an example. But also Ocean City, West Ocean City, Ocean Pines, Liberty Town, Newark, Cedartown, Snow Hill, Gulf, Club Shores, all those areas are also under a winter weather advisory. But now, from here south, they have a better chance of getting 3 inches or more. And then down here near Chincoteague, they're actually under an official warning. Now, to be quite honest, this is what I thought we were going to end up dealing with today in Sussex. But the storm shifted a little bit more to the south, so now it's going to hit the folks in Horsey as well as Chincoteague instead of us, because they are watching out for 6 more inches of snow there. But we're looking pretty fair for right now, and as I open up the door here and show you what's happening from a wider view, we're starting to see some snow showers make its way into southern portions of Virginia, and it's going to begin to shift its way up towards us as we await the arrival. You see, Friday night, Saturday noon, we have this low. Instead of swinging closer to us, it's going to do more of a beeline path straight out to the water. That's going to spare us a direct hit of the snow. Even the backside of it is going to be limited in affecting us. But we're still going to get some snow. This is our in-house model here. And we're looking at, by 2:30, really spreading throughout the entire area. 4:30 is how it's going to look. We're going to stay very snowy at 5 o'clock to 6:30. And then this particular model is showing that it's going to clear out pretty quickly, actually earlier than when the winter weather advisory expires. So now we've got to wait and see if it verifies, see if it comes true. But we're all going to expect for it to stay really snowy. Take a look at Ocean Pines, Berlin, Newark. This is the area where I'm expecting the heaviest amount of snow. Pocomoke City, Snow Hill, Newark, Ocean City. We can see the heavier or darker bands there. They could see really more like a 3, possibly a 4 inches of snow there. But we look like we're going to be below the 5-inch threshold that I initially thought we'd have. But that's okay. I don't mind changing with the facts, because this is a fluid situation anyhow. 1 to 3 inches is what we're expecting, generally speaking. And we're going to continue to stay pretty open-minded for that cold to stick in here. Now, keep in mind, we're going to cut it off by the time we get to 10 to 11 o'clock, because Saturday's going to be snowy. Sunday's going to be cold. In fact, we'll peak at about 43 and dump right back down into the 20s rather quickly. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. We're still going to have a cautionary kind of a day for Saturday, particularly in the early morning hours.
Paul, thank you. Well, get this. Delaware is launching a statewide educational esports program for K-12 students. The goal is to promote teamwork, critical thinking, and STEM skills through competitive gaming. The program will feature virtual competitions during winter and spring. The state is partnering with various universities and organizations to help students explore growing opportunities in esports.
Coming up tonight on the Delmarva Sports Network, right now, catch a replay of the Milford Pocomoke boys basketball game, and at 10:30, it's the final score, followed by Nittany Game Week.
Coming up, the Supreme Court heard arguments today to challenge a TikTok ban, where the justices seem to be leaning. Next on Coast TV News at 5.
Start the new year by adding value and function to your kitchen.
No cabinet tear-out needed.
With Paul Davis, skip the hassle of a full remodel and get your dream kitchen now.
We reface your cabinets with 5 layers of high-quality hardwood and your choice of color.
That's new doors, drawers, and hardware, all for half the cost of a full remodel.
Completed in as little as 3 days.
Right now, get half off labor, a free microwave, and pay as little as $100 per month. Call now to beat the spring rush.
Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
Weather brought to you by Paul Davis Restoration, your storm damage experts, here to help now.
No strangers here, just friends you haven't met yet. With comfortable outdoor seating and an authentic Irish bar, Irish Eyes in Milton is a local favorite by the Broadkill River. Irish Eyes in Lewis with ample free parking, a gorgeous waterfront patio, extensive menu favorites, and the best happy hour on the water. Book our Lewis room for all of life's celebrations. With a lovely panoramic view, in-house chef, and a professional team to make your next event one to remember. Find out more at irisheyespub.com.
When choosing windows and doors for your home, at Pella, it's your choice. We manufacture maintenance-free vinyl, fiberglass, and wood-clad windows and patio doors, all with lifetime warranties. High performance, energy efficient, and loaded with options to help make your house your home. Industry-first features and benefits make living easier and increase your home's value. Visit our Experience Center or call us today to schedule your free in-home consultation, where we bring the showroom to you.
Not everyone wants a big funeral. For those seeking a simple alternative, the Eastern Shore's most trusted family and funeral services offers another option. Eastern Shore Cremation and Funeral Service is simple and affordable. A direct cremation tribute starts at just $17.45, or choose to have a small visitation service serving Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia with easy consultation by phone and streamlined electronic documentation. Learn more at easternshorecremation.com. Simply respectful.
You may think your home's crawl space is okay, but chances are it's not. Mold, pests, and rotting beams can all cause problems for your home and for your family. The good news is your home's crawl space problems can be fixed permanently, so you and your family can rest easy. Because crawl space problems won't get better with time, but they will get better with us. Call Dry Zone today for your free estimate.
Brought to you by Dry Zone, your local crawl space experts.
The Supreme Court appears likely to uphold a law that would effectively ban TikTok in the U.S. The court heard oral arguments in the case Friday. The law in question requires China-based TikTok owner ByteDance to divest itself of the company. Although the justices did not appear convinced by TikTok's free speech arguments, there does remain some uncertainty over how the court will handle the case. A preliminary decision is expected in the coming days.
3 U.S. officials say Chinese hackers breached the U.S. government office that reviews foreign investments for national security risks. This breach was not previously reported, but it was a part of a larger incursion by the hackers into the Treasury Department's unclassified system. In December, the Committee on Foreign Investment gained greater authority to scrutinize real estate sales near U.S. military bases, and U.S. and national security officials worry Beijing or its proxies could use land acquisitions to spy on those bases. China denies engaging in any hacking operations.
It was a bittersweet day on the Today Show. Friday marked Hoda Kotb's final day on the Today Show and as co-host of Hoda and Jenna. The show's been celebrating her tenure all week, full of tributes and surprises. Ahead of her final broadcast, Hoda shared some of her reflections on this very bittersweet time as she closes one chapter and begins another.
I've been hugged more in these last 2 weeks than I have in my whole life, and I won't forget it. I've been meeting people on the plaza with signs and stuffed animals, and it means everything to me. I'm going to miss it with all of my heart. I'm excited about what's next, but for this time, right here, right now, I'm standing right in the center of all this love, man, and I'm not going to miss 1 second of it.
Now, starting Monday, Craig Melvin will slide into Hoda's chair as Today co-anchor alongside Savannah Guthrie.
Coast TV News is your home for the NFL playoffs. On Sunday night, tune in to watch the Washington Commanders take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And after the game, stay right here for your hyper-local news. Coming up next, how these local students got the chance to explore the healthcare industry. Stay with us on Coast TV News at 5.
Roar with confidence on your wedding day with Tiffersons. No matter your style, we have the experience to ensure you get your desired look. Carefully crafting gorgeous hairstyles and elegant makeup for you and your bridal party. Pamper yourself ahead of time. Tiffersons is a full-service salon in West Ocean City, offering color, haircuts, extensions, nails, massage, facials, spray tans, and waxing. Head to Tiffersons.com for a free bridal guide to help you start planning for your flawless wedding day.
Hi, I'm Bill Whaley, inventor of the porch protection system. I want to talk a little bit about the extra space that can be created with the porch protection system. You can use that extra space for exercise equipment, pets, children, fireplaces. It's all marine grade materials. They're really easy to roll up and down. It also holds heat and air conditioning equally well. Start creating that extra space at your house today.
Call or visit porchprotection.com for your free quote.
Are you suffering from hair loss? Maybe you need to cut a few pounds. Ready to start dating again? Well, here at East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air, we can help you with none of that.
But what we can help you with is plumbing repairs, drain cleaning, tub and showers, water heaters, air conditioning, heat pumps, gas furnaces, and sewer and water main replacements. Stop dealing with chamois that don't work and call Delmarva's top service provider.
East Coast Plumbing, Heating and Air.
Or find us online at eastcoastplumbing247.com. Forget about it.
Dreamfest is back in Ocean City, Maryland for MLK Weekend, January 16th through 19th. Friday, enjoy the Morgan State University Choir. Saturday, experience Who's Bad, the ultimate Michael Jackson experience. Sunday, groove with War on their 50th anniversary tour of Why Can't We Be Friends? Secure your tickets at ococean.com/PAC. Don't miss Ocean City's 3rd annual Dreamfest.
Ring in 2025 with a new roof from Spicer Brothers. Right now, get 20% off materials, plus save 25% on your entire roofing project. Our expert team is dedicated to providing unmatched customer service and quality craftsmanship. It's the perfect time to upgrade your home and start the year strong. So don't miss out on the 2025 savings with 20% off materials and 25% off your entire roofing project. Visit SpicerBros.com or call now to schedule your free consultation. Make Spicer Brothers your New Year's resolution because you deserve the best.
It was a big day of learning for some Sussex Academy students. These students and more than 150 other local students were at Healthcare Exploration Day in December at the Margaret H. Rollins School of Nursing at Beebe. At the event, students got to explore a variety of healthcare professions and even connect with college reps.
That's pretty cool stuff. Our Bay Health camera, Dover, we're at 31 degrees. We're going to drop to 29. By the way, our umbrella giveaway winner is Stephen Dundon of Lewis. Congratulations. You can keep up with your forecast by calling our weather line. Sponsored by Brockstead, Medalis, and Federico. Here comes the snow headed in our general direction. We're looking for 1 to 3 inches of possibility for us here, and then heavier as you go a little bit closer towards Chincoteague, where they could see up to 4 or more. Finally, here's a look at your 10-day forecast. We have a caution day for Saturday, mainly in the morning time. After that, the cold takes over again.
All right, Paul, thank you, and thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll see you later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Until then, have a great evening.